Welcome friends. In this video, we are going to see the next topic of your chapter, sorting. Sorting of a data set in an order using following methods: bubble sort, selection sort, insertion sort, quick sort, and radix sort. So these are the 5 techniques given in your syllabus. First of all, we will see what is sorting. Sorting is an operation. Sorting is the operation of arranging a set of data in some given order. The data is sorted either ascending or descending order. Ascending order is also called as increasing order. Descending order is also called as decreasing order. There are two types of sorting. First one is internal sorting and second one is external sorting. So let us first see what is internal sorting and what is external sorting. So internal sorting, if the data to be sorted can be adjusted at the time in the main memory, then that sorting method is called as internal sorting. And external sorting, if all the data that is to be sorted cannot be adjusted at a time in the main memory, then it is called as external sorting. Or it is called as external sorting because some of the data is kept in the secondary memory, that is your hard disk, CD or pen drive. In internal sorting, the data which you want to sort can be adjusted or can be kept at a time in the main memory. Hence, this type of sorting is called as internal sorting. In external sorting, as the data is very large, it cannot be absorbed in the main memory, that is RAM. So you have to get the help of external storage media, that is hard disk, CD or pen drive. Hence, it is called as external sorting. So first we will see selection sort. Selection sort is the easiest method of sorting. In this, to sort a data in ascending order, the zeroth element is compared with all other element. Suppose there are 5 elements in your array, then index will be from 0 to 4. So zeroth element will compared with each and every index element. If the zeroth element is found to be greater than the compared element, then they are interchanged. That means zeroth element is larger than the compared element, then they need to be interchanged, because in ascending order the zeroth element must be the smallest element in the array. In this way, after the first iteration, the smallest element placed at the zeroth position. First iteration means first comparison. After first phase or first pass or first iteration, the smallest element is placed at the zeroth location. For example, you can consider the following diagram. The following diagram clearly explains the selection sort. In this diagram, there are total 5 elements. Here they have written 4 steps. This is step number 1, this is step number 2, and this is step number 3, and this is step number 4. These steps are called as iterations. If you observe that this is the first iteration, and after completion of this first iteration, you have got the smallest element at zeroth location. The smallest element at zeroth location. So how you got the smallest element at zeroth location? Let us see. First of all, the zeroth element is selected. Hence, this type of sorting is called as selection sort. The selected element with compared with first index element, that is in this case 20 is compared with 12. Now 20 is larger, so we need to interchange 20 and 12. So after interchanging, we got 12 at zeroth place and 20 at first place. Now we go on comparing the zeroth element with second element. In this case, the zeroth element is 12 and second index element is 10. So what we do? As 12 is greater, we need to again exchange. So 10 will be at zeroth index and 12 will be at index number 2. Now again we need to compare index number 0th element with index number 3. Here we find that 0th element is smaller, so no need to swap. So what we do? We keep it as it is. These number will be kept as it is. Then 0th element 10 is compared with 4th index number 2. As 2 is smaller, we need to interchange. So 2 will be coming at the index number 0 and at index number 4, 10 will be there. So if you observe this array, you will find that 2, which is the smallest element in the array, is at the zeroth location. So in this way, after first iteration, you got the smallest element at zeroth index number. So in next pass or in next step or in next iteration, we will select index position 1 or first. So index position 1 element 20 will compare with index element 2, that is 12. As 12 is smaller, we need to swap. So 12 will be here and 20 will be here. After this, 12 will be compared with 15, that is index number 4, index number 3, and if 12 is already smaller, no need to exchange, and 12 will be again compared with index number 4 element 10, and as 10 is smaller, so 10 and 12 needs to be swapped, so 10 will be at index number 1, and we have compared all the elements, and after step 2 we got the first two smallest number, that is 2 and 10, at their correct position. So this is the way how selection sort works. The rest of the steps are self-explanatory. In rest of the steps we will select index number 2 element 20, compare with index number 3 element 15. Clearly they needs interchange, so 15 and 20 are interchanged. After that, 15 index number 3 element and 12 index number 4 element, they are compared, they also need exchange, so they will exchange, and 2, 10, 12, they will get their proper position, right? And in the last step we need to compare index number 3rd element with index number 4th element 20 and 15. Surely 20 is greater than 15, so we need to exchange, and after exchange we got the sorted array in this fashion. So this is the way how selection sort works. So what is the principle of selection sort? The principle of selection sort is that we select one index position element and we go on compare with one index position element with all of the rest of the index element. If the selected element is greater, then we need to exchange the element with that number. If the selected element is not greater, no need of exchange. So this is the way how your selection sort works. Now let us see the algorithm of selection sort. There are total 3 steps in the algorithm of selection sort. In the first iteration, 0th element is compared with the first element. And during this comparison, if the 0th element is found, algorithm of selection sort, in the first iteration, 0th element is compared with the first element. During this comparison, if 0th element is found to be greater than the compared element, then they are interchanged, else not. The process is repeated if the 0th element is compared with the rest of the element. At the end of the first iteration, 0th element holds the smallest number. The second iteration starts with first element. The process of comparison goes on, comparison and exchange goes on continuing, is repeated. If there are n numbers of the element, then after n minus 1 iteration, the array is sorted. So in this way, you got the algorithm of selection sort. As far as the C program of selection sort is concerned, we will see the C program of selection sort in next video. Till then, please subscribe to our video, like to our video, share our video. Thank you.